it's Sarah. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about the products that I've been using this week. There are quite a few, but don't think that I got them all this week. I've had most of them actually for quite a long time, just hidden away for me to try whenever I got bored and I didn't feel like going shopping for more makeup, which I always feel like going shopping for more makeup, but I necessarily didn't need to go shopping or whatever. So I have several products to talk to you about. I'm going to kind of go in cost order, so maybe that'll help you with kind of figuring out how the cost is. Some of them are a little bit out of order just to keep like the mascaras together and that sort of thing. There are some high-end products at the end, which is kind of weird for me because a lot of my stuff, you know, I'm beauty on a budget, so it's kind of odd, but there are some high-end products. And for lighting purposes, I'm filming this on my computer again because it's dark and it's late at night. And so I'm sorry, but I will list all the products that I'm talking about in this video below so that way you can check them out. But the first product I have for you is the California Collection BH Cosmetics. And once again, I'm sorry, I know it's going to be turned backwards, but I will list it all below for you. This actually came in my Ypsi bag. If you've never heard of Ypsi, what that is, it's a $10 subscription. You can sign up online and you fill out a profile, and once a month they charge you $10, and then they send you this cute little makeup bag full of product samples. And they're really good stuff. I did the Birchbox for a while, and not that that stuff wasn't good, but if you fell in love with something, it was usually kind of expensive to buy the full-size version. But this is stuff that you can get at Ulta or Walgreens, or I mean, I got like a big sexy hair product which you can get at Walmart. So it's really good stuff, and it's just like little samples. So that's all that this is. Here's the samples. The colors are Hollywood, San Francisco, and Malibu, and they're really pretty and they're really pigmented. I'll swatch them for you. One's like a gold, and then like a shimmery brownish, which is this one. It's like a taupe kind of brown, and then the bright purple, which I love. I kind of put on today, but you can't really see it as much since it's the end of the day. But I am just absolutely loving these eyeshadows. It's a really fun little mini palette. It's a great way to sample the BH Cosmetics products. So I've been really loving that this week. New products. These are not necessarily favorites. Let me say that now, because there's a couple that I'm like on, but that's okay. There are new things that I've tried this week, so let's continue. The next product that I've tried this week is the L'Oreal Infallible Eyeshadow, which I don't know if you're going to be able to, yeah, there we go. This one is an iced latte, and I'm sure you've seen these in videos before or at the drugstore. It just comes off the back. Can you see it? It comes off the back, and it has that little thing that you're not supposed to discard because this will come apart. And it's kind of like a champagne beige color. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow color. Like, obsessed with it. It's just so pretty. It's like the perfect champagne beige color. It goes on beautifully. It stays on all day. I love this. I can't wait to get more colors of it. So, really been loving that from the drugstore. The next product that I have is a lip product. It's what I'm wearing on my lips right now, which I could probably use some more of it. It's the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain, and this one's in honey, but I also have like kind of a hotter pink one that's in Sweet Tart or something. It's like a crayon form product, and it rolls up. Okay, y'all have heard me talk probably about the Neutrogena Moisture Stick or Moisture Smooth, whatever. Those are good, but they don't last all day. This lasts all day into the next day if you don't take it off with your makeup remover. I mean, I put this on one morning at like 7 a.m., maybe 7:30, and it was still on the next morning. Like, I washed my face and everything. It was still on. The hot pink one. I mean, this lighting is terrible. I'm so sorry, guys. But my lips color looks great, so that's the point. But, they're awesome. So great. So pigmented, opaque. They don't dry your lips out, but they last, which is so awesome. So I've really, really been loving this product a lot. I kind of went a little bit of mascara crazy on mascara openings this week. So sorry, but I did. The first one that I did was the Lash Blast Volume. I didn't get any waterproof mascaras, just to throw that out there. This is the Lash Blast Volume. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this. I've heard a lot of people talk about how they like it, so that's why I wanted to try it. But when I opened it up, I didn't realize that it was like like the, hold on. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Good. I didn't realize that the wand was a rubber wand. And it kind of looks like the Rocket Mascara, which I hated that wand because I felt like every time I went up to get like in my lashes, I was stabbing my eyelid. It hurt. And I didn't like it at all. But this I love, like love, love, love. So I've really, really been liking this. I just got in very black. So it's a really good mascara. I'll go on to the next one. The next mascara is a L'Oreal Voluminous Original. I got this in Blackest Black. This is my new favorite mascara. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to repurchase this for the rest of my life because it is awesome. It makes my eyelashes actually look like I have eyelashes, which you can't tell right now because my eyeliner is pretty thick. But it does help a lot. It keeps them volumized like it says it does. It keeps them lengthened. It keeps them like pumped up throughout the day. I love it. It's your generic brush. Nothing special about it really. It's just the formula. The formula is fabulous. So hit the jackpot with this one. It's really, really good. Just the original version. I really like it. The next one, Emily Noel83 talks about this one all the time. I finally decided to try it. It's by Maybelline. It's It's the Lash Discovery Mini Brush Mascara. It looks like this. You've probably seen it at the drugstore for years and just never picked it up maybe. But all it is, it's just a little bitty mini brush. So I use this for my bottom lashes. Like, it just gets in there so good. And it stays on. I didn't get the waterproof version. It's really black. It separates the lashes. It's just really, really great mascara. I probably am definitely going to continue to purchase this because it has really helped my bottom lashes just look like actual bottom lashes and define them. So I'm really, really loving this product. The next product that I have from the drugstore is actually my nail polish that I'm wearing, which I didn't bring the bottle in here, but it's Essie Bikini So Teeny. It's kind of like a baby blue, like a baby periwinkle blue kind of. I love it. It's so cute. I love the color. One of the girls at work was wearing it too. We were talking about how awesome we loved, how much we loved it, and how awesome the color was. So it's a really, really pretty color for summer. So loving that. The next product from the drugstore is this Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip. Riviera Strip is the color, and it's just looks like that. This is kind of a miss for me. I am not going to purchase any products like this. It's pretty. It doesn't come off very well. Like, I feel like I'm caking it on my face. You can kind of see it there. It's kind of a real light bronze. Thought I was going to want to use it for contouring, but I found that that's not the case at all. Like, you can't really see it, honestly, for contouring. So I've just kind of been using it more as like a bronzy blush, which has been okay, but once again, it doesn't come off very strong. And I don't know if it's because I am kind of tan or if it's just a really light product, but I won't be repurchasing this one. I'll definitely continue to use this. Maybe you figure out how to use it as like an eyeshadow, because that's also one of the uses for it, but not my favorite. All right, the last drugstore product is this Boots No. 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation. It says, for all day shine-free look with a soft, even finish. It has SPF 15. I'm in the color Deeply Beige. All right, this is what it looks like. You can find it at Target. I heard Mel MPHS talk about how this is the mattest foundation at the drugstore she has ever used. And I went out that day and I got it because you know that I have terribly oily skin. I have a very hard time finding drugstore foundations that I like that stay on all day or at least half the day. And so I had to try this. And I have to say, it's pretty dang good. The matte is phenomenal when you first put it on for the first few hours. This says it lasts up to 14 hours. I would say mine lasts before I really need a powder or I start looking like I need a powder because I personally can see the shine. I don't know if anybody else can, but I definitely notice it. It's probably around 8 to 10 hours, which most of the time my foundation's like right at the 5-hour mark. So it definitely prolongs it. And I used it just without primer the first day just to see how it was to begin before I did the primer or anything. And that's what it did. It lasted about a good 10 hours, I would say. So it's a really, really great foundation. Like, I highly recommend you try this if you have oily skin. If you have anywhere from normal to the dry range, you don't want to go near this because it's just going to do nothing but latch onto your dry patches. But if you have like combos to oily to super oily, definitely give this a go. It's going to be good. It's right around like $13.99. So I love that one. All right, the next are high end. So I'm going to try and fly through these because you should know what these are, I think. And not that you didn't know what those are, but the first one that I got, I finally got it. I'm so excited. It's the Naked 2 eyeshadow palette. I know, I'm way behind the times, but I just could not bring myself to spend $50 on an eyeshadow palette. But I had returned something to Ulta, so I thought, you know what? The heck with it. I'm buying it. So these are all the shades. If you're not super familiar with the palette, beautiful colors. The pigmentation is phenomenal. Urban Decay, hands down, has amazing eyeshadows, singles or palettes. I don't care. It also comes with this super cute two-ended brush for like putting on the eyeshadow onto your eyelid, and then for blending. It's a really great brush. I know it's $50, but girlfriends, it's worth it. It has like 12 eyeshadows in it, and they're pretty large little things of eyeshadow. So love this palette. I've used it every day since I got it. In some way, shape, or form, I've used it. So really loving that. The other product I got from Ulta that's high-end is the Benefit Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer. First of all, the packaging's adorable. I didn't know if I was going to buy this or not. When I got to the store, I was kind of having like, I had planned on getting it, but then I was kind of having pre-buyer's remorse. But I decided to get it anyway because I've heard such amazing things about it. So it's basically a glue stick, which I know is kind of odd, but it's basically a glue stick. It comes off clear, don't worry. But how I apply this is I put it on really fast on my cheek or wherever area, and then I apply my foundation right after that. And then I'll apply it to the other cheek, and I'll apply my foundation to that side. I don't apply it all over my face because I find it dries fairly quickly. So I just apply it in sections, and then my foundation I apply in sections on top of it. So it's a really, really great primer. I don't think it prolongs it to 15 hours because right now I've had my makeup on for 13 hours, and I've had to touch up a little bit recently before this video. So I would say it probably prolongs it to about 12 hours, which for me is fantastic. So it's totally worth the $32, let me tell you. So anyway, the Benefit Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer. The last high-end beauty product, I have some brushes, but the last high-end beauty products I have is Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, which actually this one's the cheapest out of all the high-end ones that I got, but I don't know why I kept it to the last. I can't really see it because of the light. There we go. It's shine control, paraben-free, oil-free, and it's temperature control technology. I've used this twice this week. Honestly, I haven't really noticed the difference. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been using the primer and the really matte foundation. I don't know. I got nothing. I'll continue to use it and I'll keep you guys updated. But so far, I mean, I guess it does something. It better. If this little 1 ounce thing was $14. But we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Okay, last but certainly not least, I finally bit the bullet and bought some Sigma brushes. If you don't know about Sigma, you need to take this and go. Okay, just go to the website and get you some brushes. They're phenomenal, all right? They're the best makeup brushes I've ever used in my entire life. They're so awesome. They're soft. The price really isn't that bad when you think about like the eyeshadow brushes you buy from Ulta or something like that that are around $10. That's what Sigma is, around 10 to 12, sometimes 15 for the eyeshadow. I mean, they're just great. So the first brush that I bought was the Sigma E30 pencil brush, and it looks like this. And the only reason why I decided to buy a Sigma pencil brush was because I couldn't find one in the drugstore. So I decided to try this. I love it. Like, love it. It's so good. So, so good. So I love this brush. Highly recommend it if you're looking for a pencil brush just to kind of blend out, you know, right around here, and it kind of just packs on the color. So love that brush. The next brush I got was the E35 Taper Blending Brush. It looks like this. Super soft, like super, super soft. I'm trying to get used to brushes that you guys can actually go to the store and buy, as opposed to my Jane makeup brush that you guys saw in my favorite brushes video that I've had since 7th grade. So, because I want to do tutorials soon. But I'm trying to find brushes that give me the same look, but ones that you can find in the store, at least similar in the stores. So this one, what I've been using, because it's kind of big, as you can see from my eyelid. So what I've been using this for is just kind of blending out. Not necessarily applying the product, but blending the product out once it's applied. I really like this brush. I think I want to try and get the E25 next because it's a little bit smaller, but it does the same type of thing. So really loving that. The last brush is my favorite brush. It's the Flat Top Kabuki F80. This is the best foundation brush I've ever used in my entire life. It's super dense. There's a lot of bristles. It's kind of stiff, but it gives you some movement as well. Okay, I had heard on YouTube plenty of ladies talking about how the Kabuki brushes from Sigma, leave no brush marks, and they're just blend out the best, and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, I guess I believe them, but I didn't really think it was true. Like, it's a makeup brush. It has bristles. Like, of course you're going to have some kind of lines. You don't. Like, I'm telling you, you don't have any lines. Like, I don't know how they make this brush, but it's phenomenal. Like, there is no streak marks whenever I put my foundation on with this brush. Like, I need every single Kabuki brush because this is fabulous. Actually, I believe I saw on Emily Noel 83's video the other day that Sigma's having a 20% off sale this week, and I bet it ends tomorrow. But I will try to link that video. If nothing else, you can go on there and get the 10% off code that she'll have, because I believe 10% off all the time, but with the code, but 20% off specifically this week. So loving the Sigma brushes. I cannot wait to get more. So anyway, yeah, that's my last product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's not favorites necessarily because there were a couple that were like, for me. This week, but give it a thumbs up if you like this video, like this type of video where I kind of just talk about new products that I'm using throughout the week. I'm kind of hoping that maybe I could do a weekly video like this. I know a lot of people do weekly favorites, but I tend to use a lot of the same products like in cycles. So you'd probably see the same video from me like every other week or every few weeks, you know? So I was kind of thinking that maybe this would be a good type of video just to see what new products I'm trying. They might not be new products like to the actual store, but maybe you haven't tried that product and you've seen it or something. So give it a thumbs up if you like that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed, thank you. And anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend and be safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!